Good, okay, good. Good, Benjamin. Welcome to the class, Benjamin. So, Benjamin, tell me, how was your day yesterday, Benjamin? What did you do
Fine,
yesterday?
fine, fine, fine. I have a lot of things to do, a lot of work, a lot of things in house. But I very busy yesterday, but it's fine. It's a good day.
You're gonna say, I was. Look,
I want
I'm going to write on the chat. I was, I was really busy. Remember, busy. Never busy, no.
okay.
I was really busy. Okay, Benjamin. Benjamin, and what did you have for lunch yesterday? What did you eat for lunch yesterday?
Yesterday I launched. I don't remember. I launched big beef. Big
Ah, pork.
it of pork
Pork,
pork
okay.
pork and soap.
All right. All right. You can say, Benjamin. Voy a decir, yesterday, look at this. I'm going to write on the chat. Yesterday, I had some pork meat, and some soup. Yesterday, I had some pork meat and some soup. Okay. Excellent, Benjamin. Very good. Benjamin, okay. So let's start, Benjamin. Okay, for today, Benjamin, we are going to have a revision, okay, a review of the main topics in the course, okay? Next
Okay.
next Tuesday, what do you mean? Tuesday 14, so sorry, no. Tuesday 13, next Tuesday
Mhm.
13, we are having an exam. Okay.
Okay.
So the exam is going to be based on these topics, okay? So super easy. Here it says present simple versus present continuous, okay?
Okay.
Remember, Benjamin, can you tell me, Benjamin, when do we use present simple? What is the correct use of simple present, Benjamin?
Uh, it's for use when I talk about anything anything to do, but these things are finished.
Well, almost, remember, present simple, almost, Benjamin, almost. Present simple is used to describe, I'm going to write there, okay, to describe daily routines,
Okay.
okay, to describe daily routine. Basically, to describe, to describe your usual life, usual life.
Okay.
Para escribir tu vida común, okay, whatever you do, Benjamin, every day, that is simple present. For example, you can say, Benjamin, I work from 8, I don't know, from 8 a.m. to, I don't know, to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. You can say, I go to the gym on Sundays. Yes, I go to the gym on Sundays. These are actions about daily life, okay? Things that you do usually in your life.
Okay.
Benjamin, can you tell me one example using simple present, please, Benjamin?
Uh, present simple.
Yes, like here, I work
Okay.
from 8 to 6. I go to the gym on Sundays. What about you? Can you tell me one example, please?
Okay. I go I go with my son to the school every morning.
Okay, you can say, I go to school with my son every morning. Exactly. Very good, Benjamin. Remember, basic rules for simple present, Benjamin. When you speak about he, she, and it, you need to change the verb. For example, he, he eats pizza, okay, every Saturday. Un poco de esto, Benjamin. Recuerda también que estos pronombres he, she e it son
Mhm.
especiales. ¿Por qué especiales? Porque cuando los usamos hay que poner atención al verbo, como mira aquí, cambió. Se le agrega S o ES al verbo. ¿De qué depende? De la terminación del verbo. Por ejemplo, mira, she fishes in the river, okay, every afternoon. Okay. She fishes in the river every afternoon. Now, Benjamin, when do we know, Benjamin, that we have to use S or ES? ¿Cuándo sabemos, Benjamin, que podemos usar S o ES cuando hablamos de tercera persona? ¿Cuándo se debe? Por ejemplo, este otro verbo, catch, catch, que es atrapar, atrapar o cachar. ¿Cómo diría Benjamin? Ella cacha o ella atrapa la pelota.
She catches
Excellent. She
the
catches,
ball.
exactly, she catches ball. Exactly. Y mira, lo hiciste bien. Okay. Pues good, ok. ¿Y por qué no, Benjamín? ¿Por qué no? Mira, o sea, que tú dijiste, está bien, she catches the ball. ¿Y por qué si yo pongo, mira, ese Benjamín? She catch ball, o así. ¿Por qué es incorrecto, Benjamín?
Eh, ¿Por qué deben de llevar el ES?
Es exacto. Recuerda por ahí que hay there is a specific rule, Benjamin. Can you remember the rule, Benjamin, about when to use S and when to use ES?
Mm, if it's a verbal, normal verb or regular verb or irregular verb.
Not exactly, not exactly. Hello, Hugo. Good morning, Hugo. How are you, Hugo? Fine?
Fine, good morning.
Good morning, Hugo. Okay.
Thank you.
Hugo, welcome to the class, Hugo. Okay. I'm telling Benjamin, Hugo,
Uh-huh.
that next Tuesday, we are having an examination, okay? These are the topics for the exam, okay? And we are remembering present simple versus present continuous, okay? So we were checking present simple, Hugo, and I was telling Benjamin that for he, she, and it, you need to pay special attention. Why? Because you need to change the verb. For example, he eats pizza. She fishes in the river. She catches the ball. How do you say, Hugo, how do you say, ella, how do you say, Hugo? Ella entrega la tarea.
She gives the homework.
Very good. She gives the homework. Okay. Right?
Okay.
Excellent. She gives the homework. Okay. And Hugo and Benjamin, there is a rule, okay, when to make the difference between verbs with you need to add s or verbs that you need to add es, okay. For example, the rules. Todo depende de la terminación de verbo, ¿no? This verb ending. For example, ch, sh, o, x, s, s. These verbs need to add s, es to the verb. Por example, okay. Por ejemplo,
Okay.
si el verbo termina, por ejemplo, en fish, catch, o la, ok, por catch, ok, tiene terminación especial, ok, ch, ok,
Okay.
por ejemplo, fish, ok, que es pescar, ok, it has sh. Todos los verbos, chicos, que terminen en ch, sh, o x o s, vamos a agregar es. If it doesn't
Okay.
have a special termination, si no tiene terminación especial, solamente digamos ese, por ejemplo. Verbo think. Verbo think, ven que es pensar. It doesn't have the special ending, okay? So You only need to say, for example, he thinks about the future. He thinks about the future.
Okay.
Please, Hugo, can you tell me one example, Hugo, please, using simple present, please, Hugo?
Uh, he makes
Makes
homework.
good homework. And when? She makes homework.
Today. Today.
Okay, she makes homework. Okay, first of all, every
Every
Monday.
Already.
Every day, okay, or every Monday. Very good, okay. So remember, the use of the simple present, okay, is used to describe daily routines and to describe your usual life, okay. First, look at this, present continuous. Present continuous, my friends. Let's see, Hugo, do you remember when to use present continuous, Hugo?
Yes, I think.
Good. What is the usage? What is the use for present continuous?
When you are doing activity or something like that, every in this moment.
Very good. To describe actions at the moment of speaking. Okay, that is one use. Very good. Another use is to describe temporal actions. For example, to describe actions at the moment of speaking. For example, we can say Benjamin and Hugo are taking an English class now. Okay.
Okay.
What about Benjamin? Benjamin, can you tell me one example using present continuous, please?
Yes. I don't know. My mom is 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 cooking for today.
Is cooking, I don't know, maybe some fish.
And you, some fish
Remember, in this moment, okay?
in this moment. Okay.
Remember, it's important to say the time marker, okay? Now is a time marker. In this moment is a time marker, okay? Good, my mom is cooking some fish in this moment. Very good, okay. This is to describe actions at the moment of speaking. Look at this, to describe temporal actions, for example. Let's say, I'm living with my sister these days. I'm living with my sister these days. This is an example of to describe temporal actions. It's not a permanent action. It says, I'm living with my sister these days. Or, for example, let's say, she's feeling sick. She's feeling sick this week. Okay? She's feeling sick this week. It's another example of to describe temporal actions. Please, Hugo, can you tell me one example using this function to describe temporal actions, please, Hugo?
Yes. I'm working with Cinemark for this week.
Exactly. I'm working. Look at this. I'm working for Cinemark. Okay, this week. Exactly. I'm working for Cinemark this week. Very good. What about Benjamin? Can you tell me one example, Benjamin, to describe temporal actions, please?
Temporal action. Maybe I'm watch a new movie at this moment.
Very good. I'm watching a new movie. Okay. This morning.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Yes, exactly. Excellent, my friend. So that is the two main uses of present continuous. Okay. Remember, super easy. The negative. I'm living with my sister these days. Is negative. I'm not living with my sister these days. Negative. She's feeling sick this week. Okay, she's not. This. She's not feeling sick this week. What about question? What about please, Hugo? What about this sentence, Hugo? Look at this. It's like Anna is playing the guitar at the concert. What about Hugo? How do you change this question, Hugo? Anna is playing the guitar at the concert.
Okay. Is Anna playing the guitar at the concert tonight?
Is Anna playing the guitar at the concert tonight? Exactly. What about Benjamin? What about this one, Benjamin? Look at this example. For example, the boys are taking a French lesson now. What, Benjamin? What is the question, Benjamin? The boys are taking a French lesson now.
Are boys taking a French lesson now?
Very good. Are the boys taking a French lesson now? Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Okay, my friends. So, any questions, Benjamin and Hugo, or something not clear about present simple and present continuous?
It's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, remember, simple present is to describe daily life, daily routine. Present continuous to describe temporal actions or to describe actions at the moment of speaking. Okay, that is the main difference. Okay. Okay, look at this. Object pronouns. Object pronouns is super easy, my friends. Okay, look at this. Object pronouns, for example, is object pronouns. For example, I'm going to write personal pronouns. Okay. Personal pronoun is I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Remember, all of them are personal pronouns. What is the object pronoun, Hugo, for I?
No, I don't remember.
Don't remember, okay. What about Benjamin? Do you remember what is the pronoun, the object pronoun for I, Benjamin?
Me?
Me?
Exactly, me. Exactly. It is
Yeah.
me, I, me. You is the same, okay? You, okay? How about Benjamin for he?
He is. It has?
No,
Him?
him.
It's like him.
Him. Ah,
It's like
ah,
him.
sorry. Sure.
What about Hugo? For she?
Her?
Her, exactly. Her. Look at this. Eat, super easy, is the same, okay? Eat. What about Benjamin for we?
Is the same?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Also, okay. And what about for they, Hugo?
They?
Them, exactly.
And they.
Look at this. How do you use them? For example, you can say, give these flowers to Maria, okay? Give these flowers to Maria, okay? How do you change using object pronouns? For example, you can say, give them to her. Give them to her, okay? Look at this. Give these flowers to Maria. Give them to her, okay? Look at this, for example, I speak to Peter and Sonja every day. How do you change, let's say, please, Hugo, How do you change Peter and Sonja? Okay.
Okay.
With
I speak to them every day.
Exactly. I speak to them every day. Exactly. Here. It's them. Okay. Good. Okay. What about Benjamin? Benjamin. What about this one, Benjamin? Anna cleans the windows. Okay. Cleans the windows for my parents. Anna cleans the windows for my parents. What about Benjamin? How do you change the windows? How do you change my parents? Okay, using oil pronoun, Benjamin.
Anna cleans it for them.
Okay, Anna cleans them. Remember, the windows
Cleans them.
is they.
Ah,
No? The windows is they. Or also my parents is also they.
okay.
For them. Okay, Anna cleans them for them.
Okay.
Okay. What about another, for example? Look at this one, okay? This one, she drives the car for my brother. He drives the car for my brother. What about Hugo? How do you change this one, Hugo, using oil pronouns? Please change, Hugo. Change the car. Okay, change the car. And change change my brother, okay?
Okay. She drives it. She drives it for him.
Exactly. She drives it for him. Okay. Very good. Very good. What about Benjamin? Yeah, he's, take these chocolates. Take these chocolates for your mother. Llévale esos chocolates a tu mami. Please, Benjamin, change these chocolates, okay, and change your mother. Using Benjamin, using object, object pronouns, okay?
Okay. Take them for her.
Exactly. Take them for her, okay? Excellent, friends. Remember, there is one condition, okay? One condition is that we can only use object pronouns when we previously mentioned the action or the activity. For example, if I say to Benjamin, take them for her. Okay. If I didn't mention before the context, okay, obviously Benjamin won't understand. Or if I say to Hugo, Anna cleans them for them. Obviously, we're going to say, Miguel, what are you talking about? Okay, I don't understand you. Why? Because first, you need to describe the content. You have to mention the objects or mention the person. Okay? That's number one. Number two,
Okay.
object pronouns are used to replace, okay, and to avoid repetition, okay, of the sentence. For example, Anna cleans the windows for my parents. And if I say, what did you say, please, Hugo? And then Hugo can tell me, Anna cleans them for them. Okay? Entonces, otro uso es para evitar la repetición de los enunciados con la misma información. Okay. Very good, friends. So, my voice. Any question with object pronouns?
No.
They use Hugo.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Any question? Any question, Hugo?
No, really, it's clear.
So remember, here is to memorize the use of me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Okay. Very good. Okay. Yes, I promise.
Okay.
Next one is future going to. That is super easy, my friends. Future with going to is a verbal tense for the, as I said, for the future. Look at this. Future, okay. Future going to. Super easy. Can you tell me, Benjamin, the use for going to or future going to, Benjamin? When
Well,
do we use going to?
for example, I'm going to the park tomorrow.
Okay, that is one example. But what is the use, Benjamin?
Ah,
When we
okay.
use
For talk about the future, for any action in the future.
is used to speak about, look at this, they one condition, okay, to speak about certain, okay, but sure actions in the future. Okay. Or it's used to speak about planned actions in the future. Basically, two uses. One, to speak about sure action in the future, or to speak about planned actions in the future. For example, sure actions in the future. Let's say tomorrow, tomorrow the sun is going to shine. Es una acción segura y ya sabemos que siempre que el sol sale, okay, brilla, okay, brillar. That is a sure action in the future. Or, for example, you can say, Anna is going to work all day. Anna is going to work all day tomorrow. Why? Because you know that she has to work, okay? But about Hugo, can you tell me one example, Hugo, please, with any use or future going to?
Yes. I'm going to the park the next week.
Very good. I'm going to the park next week. Exactly. That is a plan, okay? A ship plan. Look at this, for example. Imagine que le digo a Benjamin, oh, Benjamin, look at the sky. Look at the sky. It's very dark. The sky, Benjamin, is very dark. ¿Qué me diría Benjamin? Yo digo,
Oh,
Benjamin, look at the
sure.
sky. The sky is very dark.
Okay. I'm sure tomorrow probably rain.
You can say it's going to rain, ¿no?
Ah, okay.
Si ya vemos que el cielo está oscuro, que está tronando, Benjamin, it's going to rain. Okay. Okay. Benjamin, can you tell me one example, Benjamin, of a sure or a planned actions that you have in the future, Benjamin, please?
Yes, I'm going to the office the next week.
I'm going to the office next week. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. For example, if I say to Hugo, imagine Hugo that you see me, Hugo, that you come to my house, Hugo, which is your house, packing, Hugo. You see me packing clothes, packing my documents, okay, and I am preparing some luggage. ¿Qué me dirías, Hugo?
Sorry, I don't understand. Again, please.
Yes. Imagine what that you see me packing my clothes, okay, preparing the luggage, okay.
What is luggage?
There is. Luggage. Equipaje. Luggage.
Okay.
Imaginemos que Hugo me ve preparándome mi ropa, empacándola en el equipaje. Y me diría Hugo.
I don't know. Are you going to go to travel? No.
Exactly. Are you going to travel?
I'm going to travel.
Exactly. Are you going to travel? Exactly. Bien, chicos, perfecto. Esa es la condición de acciones planeadas. ¿Okay? Si vemos condiciones, por ejemplo, como el cielo muy nublado, o el ejemplo que pues, tenemos personas que están preparando y empacando la ropa, y ese, pues a lo mejor va a salir, ¿ok? O va a llover. Okay? Remember, the negative, for example, okay, here. The sun is going to shine. Negative, super easy. You can say tomorrow, the sun isn't going going to shine. What about Benjamin? Negative. Anna is going to work all day tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Anna isn't going to work.
Excellent.
Okay.
Anna isn't going to work all day tomorrow. It's negative.
Okay.
What about the question, Hugo? I'm going to the park next week. What about the question?
I going to the park next week.
Very good. Am I going to the park next week? Exactly. Exactly. Benjamin, it's going to rain.
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain. What about the
It's
question?
the same. It's going to rain.
The question. This is the affirmative, okay? Aquí dice, va a llover. How do you say, Benjamin, the question? Va a llover?
I don't know. It's the same. It's going to rain.
Remember, here, Benjamin, here is the contraction, okay? It's the full form. The full form is it is. It is going to rain.
It is going to rain.
Is it? Look at this. Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Okay.
Is it
going to rain? Ahí, chicos. Tienen que invertirlo, ¿okay? Como aquí ven. I am going to. Y no invertimos am I going to. It's going to rain. Y no invertimos. Is it going to rain? For example, look at this one. What about Hugo? I'm going to the office next week. Question, Hugo?
Am I going to the office next week?
Exactly. Am I going to the office next week? Exactly. Benjamin, this is the question. Are you going to travel? Ya tenemos la pregunta, Benjamin. ¿Cómo lo pasamos, Benjamin, afirmativo?
You are going to travel?
Exactly. You are going to travel. You are going to travel. Exactly. You are going to travel. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent, friends. So super easy. Okay, super easy, my friends. So remember, future going to, you used to speak about actions, okay? Future actions, okay? But plan actions in the future, okay? Actions that, yes, are going to happen. Acciones que por seguro sí van a ocurrir, que sí van a pasar. Okay? Okay, friends. So any questions about future going to?
No, it's okay.
Hugo?
Okay. It's great.
Very good. Let's continue. Let's continue the next. Look at this. Past simple versus past continuous, okay? This topic, my friends, is also super easy. Can you tell me, Hugo, the main use, Hugo, for simple past?
Yes, when you do activity in the past.
Exactly. Exactly. To describe past activities. Exactly, to describe past activities. For example, I bought a new car last week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about Hugo? Can you tell me one example, please?
Yes. I worked for Cinemark the last week.
I work for Cinemark. Okay, that's exactly. Very good. What about Benjamin? Can you tell me one example, Benjamin, please, using simple past?
I went to the movie theater the last week.
Exactly. I went to the movie theater last. Exactly. Very good. Okay, listen, the time is going to be over. Okay, I disconnect and then we connect. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Good. let's continue. Okay, so let's continue. We were checking obviously about the past, okay? Okay. What about, obviously, this is the affirmative, okay? What about the negative? Okay, for example, I bought a new car last week. You can say, I didn't buy a new car last week. What about, please, Benjamin? I worked for Cinemark last week.
I didn't work for cinema last week.
Exactly. I didn't work for Cinemark last week. Okay. Hugo, I went to the movie theater. Let's say here, no. Let's change. Okay, last year.
Okay. I didn't go to the movie theater last year.
Okay, well, I did go to the movie theater last year. Exactly. Okay, very good. Look at this question, for example. Question. What did you have for lunch yesterday? What did you have for lunch yesterday? Please, Benjamin, can you tell me one question in simple past, Benjamin?
Okay. What did you have for lunch yesterday? What did you do yesterday in your house?
What did you do yesterday? Yesterday at home.
At home.
Exactly. What did you do yesterday at home? Very good. Please, Hugo, can you tell me one question, please? Any question you want to?
Yes. What did you? What did you? No. When? Digo, no. When? No. Where did you go to the park?
Where did you go, for example, Benjamin, for example, Hugo, where did you go last night, for example?
Last night. Okay.
Where did you go last night? ¿A dónde fuiste anoche? No? Where did you go last night? Exactly. Okay. That is basically simple past to describe past actions or past activities. Okay. Look at this. Past continuous. Past continuous, remember, past continuous, it's used to describe actions in a specific moment in the past. That is one use. Another use to describe actions that were happening when another action happened. For example, is used to describe actions in a specific moment in the past. For example, yesterday at 8 p.m. I was teaching a class. Yesterday at 8 p.m. I was teaching a class. Entonces aquí, para un momento específico en el pasado, ayer a las 8 de la noche, estaba enseñando la clase. Para please, Hugo, can you tell me one example using a specific time?
Specific time. Yes. I was eating cookies at 10 p.m.
Very good. I was eating cookies at 10 p.m. last night. De anoche. Very good, okay. Benjamin, can you tell me one example, Benjamin, for a specific moment in the past?
Okay. The last month and the first week, I traveled to Canada.
Last month,
at the first week.
At 8th week, at I don't know, Benjamin, this week.
At the first week, en la primera semana.
Okay. Last month,
Oh,
yes,
first-
on the first week, yes. I was traveling
I was
to
to
Canada.
Canada.
Exactly. Last month, on the first week, I was traveling to Canada. Exactly. Very good. That is for a specific moment in the past. Okay. For example, a typical question, for example. What were you doing, for example, what were you doing yesterday at at uh, at 7 p.m.? What will you answer, Hugo? Hugo, what were you doing yesterday, Hugo, at 7 p.m.?
I was working yesterday at 7 p.m.
Exactly. I was working yesterday at 7 p.m. Exactly. What about Benjamin? What were you doing yesterday at 7 p.m.?
Okay. I was working, but I was read a book yesterday at 7 p.m.
Very good. I was reading a book yesterday. Very good. At 7 p.m. Very good. Okay, good. To describe actions that were happening when another action happened. For example, last night, I was watching TV when someone knocked the door. Y dice, chicos, anoche estaba viendo la televisión cuando alguien tocó a la puerta. Or, for example, you can say, when I was reading a book, my father arrived. En un libro, mi papá llegó. O pueden decir, my father arrived when I was reading a book. Ojo, chicos. Pueden decirlo de cualquier manera, ¿ok? Iniciar con when, pero recordemos, si iniciamos con when, tenemos que poner el verbo en past, simple past, sorry, past continuous, ¿ok? Si no iniciamos con when y lo ponemos en medio, we have to start with the simple past. Please, Hugo, can you tell me one example, Hugo, using past continuous and using simple past, please?
Yes. My son was playing when
My son was playing Nintendo, for example. No?
When how do you say la luz se fue?
When the lights
went out.
The lights went out. Okay, my son was playing Nintendo when the lights went out. Very good. Benjamin, can you tell me one example, please, Benjamin? For past continuous and simple past?
More past continuous.
No, Benjamin, how do you say, Benjamin? Yo bueno, puede ser Sofía estaba cocinando cuando yo llegué. Sofía estaba cocinando cuando yo llegué.
Okay, Sofía are cooking when
Sofía was
cooking when I arrived to the house.
I arrived home.
Arrived home. Okay.
I arrived home. Okay. Hugo, how do you say in English, Hugo? ¿Qué estabas comiendo ayer a las 6 de la tarde? ¿Qué estabas comiendo ayer a las 6 de la tarde?
What did you eat?
Casi, Hugo. ¿Qué estabas comiendo ayer a las 6 de la tarde? No, ¿qué comiste ayer? ¿Qué estabas comiendo ayer a las 6 de la tarde?
What were you eating yesterday at 6? p.m.
Very good. Yesterday, good. At 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
What were you eating yesterday at 6 p.m.? Okay. Benjamin, how do you say in English, Benjamin? ¿Por qué estabas corriendo? ¿Por qué estabas corriendo ayer a las 2 de la tarde?
What were you running yesterday?
Oye, why, no? Why es por qué.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Huh?
Why were you run yesterday at 2 p.m.?
Running. Why were you running yesterday at? Okay. Why were you running yesterday at 2 p.m.? Porque estabas corriendo ayer a las 2 de la tarde. Okay. Okay, my friends. So remember. Okay, past continuous to describe actions in a specific moment in the past and to describe actions that were happening when another action happened. Simple past, okay, is to describe past activities. Okay, Hugo. Any question, Hugo and Benjamin, with past continuous and simple past?
Sir, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat me?
Yes, Hugo. Any questions with simple past continuous?
No, it's clear.
Very good. Benjamin?
No, it's okay, thank you.
Okay. In Spanish. Bien, chicos. Este pizarrón lo voy a poner en el video. ¿Ustedes sí tienen acceso a nuestra colección de videos, chicos?
Yo no.
¿Benjamin?
Yes, in Yammer.
Ajá. Era en Yammer. Bien, se lo voy a poner nuevamente. Bien. Antiguamente era en Yammer, pero Yammer empezó a presentar problemas de acceso y los pusimos aquí. Vean, un segundo. Voy a compartir en el chat.
Ok.
Denle clic en la liga y me dicen si pueden entrar o no pueden entrar.
Okay.
Una vez que entran, chicos, deben de ver algo como esto. ¿Sí lo pueden ver?
Ya justo, y abajo tienen los videos, ¿no?
Exacto. Obviamente, ¿qué está aquí? Vean, aquí estoy yo, Teacher Miguel Clases, ok. We click on más información. Ok. Y aquí, chicos, aquí. These are the classes provided by Teacher Miguel. Here, class section, ok. Click on this link. Ven, hay que dar aquí clic sobre esto. Y nos va a llevar a todos los videos.
Okay.
Class session.
Teacher Miguel's Clases, ok. Y aquí van a aparecer todos los videos que hemos tenido. Para que puedan retomar todas las clases. Aquí, chicos,
Okay.
van a encontrar el video de hoy. Y aquí, en el video de hoy, chicos, voy a poner aquí en el video de hoy, en la descripción del video, chicos, tienen que en la descripción del video van a encontrar esta liga. Esa liga es miro.com. Ahí van a encontrar esta liga. Y ahí van a encontrar, chicos, el temario. ¿Ok? Temario. Y las explicaciones gramaticales para estos temas más. ¿Ok? Y
Okay.
abajo, y ustedes, chicos, aquí, si dan clic sobre los temas, vean, están hipervinculados. Si dan clic sobre los temas, va a aparecer así, bien. Dan clic sobre el tema y les aparece una liga. ¿Se pueden ver?
Sí.
Dan clic en la liga y los va a llevar a un ejercicio de reforzamiento relacionado a ese tema.
Okay.
Ojo, chicos, eso, chicos, es independiente de recreo. En recreo, obviamente, van a encontrar todos estos temas de repaso, pero aquí también en el pizarrón Miro también lo van a encontrar.
Okay.
¿Sí? Okay, chicos, vean. The exam is going to be super easy, okay, so don't worry. Okay, don't worry. I think you're going to get very good grades. Si tienen sus compañeros, chicos, si tienen contacto con sus compañeros, díganle que el martes próximo tenemos examen. ¿Sí?
Ok.
Mhm.
Okay.
Para las clases de recreo, en algún momento pude entrar, pero ahorita pues creo que ya ni tengo mis datos, los perdí.
¿No los tienes, Hugo?
¿Mande?
¿No los tienes?
No, no los tengo.
Para entrar a ok, vamos, un segundo. Si tienen tiempo, lo solucionamos.
Sí, sí.
Y tienen el tiempo, ven, entran a la lista.
Tenía el website.
Sí.
Tenía, a ver, tengo uno. Igual lo pruebo de una vez. Si no,
A ver, Gus, sí.
porque este era el curso anterior. Pero
Ok.
supongo que es el, ¿cierto?
La liga de, perdón, el acceso a recreo se les dio
Sí,
desde que empezamos el curso, ¿no?
sí. De hecho,
Mira,
segundo correo.
ahí está, mira, ahí está. Fíjate, te lo comparto. Ya lo
Ah,
tengo. Ya lo tengo.
ah,
Tu usuario y tu contraseña. Ahí está. Ahí está. ¿Lo ves?
ah,
Hugo.barrera@umbrellaacademy.mx y tu contraseña es paz.word10 con P mayúscula.
perfecto.
Y te voy a poner la liga de entrada, por si también no la recuerdan.
Sí. De hecho, ya entré. Es
¿Ya?
que creo que lo que tenía mal era mi clave. Ja.
Ok,
En-
perfecto.
Aquí los ejercicios que me salen son todos, ¿verdad? O sea, tengo
Sí,
aquí la lista.
todos, si no has entrado recientemente, Hugo, ahí tienes muchos ejercicios pendientes por contestar, ¿no? Entonces, tarea contestar todos los ejercicios. Igual, Benjamin. Benjamin, ¿tú sí puedes entrar?
Sí, 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 he entrado sin problema.
Sí, perfecto. Ok, ok.
Perfecto.
Ok,
Perfecto. Muchas gracias.
okay, so see you, and study for the exam, okay?
Yes.
Ok.
Very good. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Have a
Good.
nice
Thank you.
weekend. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.